Yes, Prabhu. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Utapadakamlam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Sadi Gauravakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining the call and giving your time for enlightening us, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, all the devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada.
Nice to be among all of you again. I think we didn't have this for some time, no?
Yeah, it's been 5 to 6 months now, Prabhu.
Oh, 6 months, huh?
October we had last.
Wow, October last. Looks like it's a very long time, huh? Anyway.
Yeah, we wanted to start, but your health was a little down. You had some cough, so we were waiting for you to recover and then start.
I guess I had a very long holiday, huh?
Traveling to cold countries.
Yeah, it's very, very cold. So this North India, Kumbh Mela, everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm back with all of you. Anyone has got anything to say or questions or whatever?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, this is Atma Ramadasa. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to you, Prabhuji. It's been a long time.
Glories to Prabhupada. All glories to all of you.
Yeah. We haven't had interaction since December. I've been, regularly joining the Friday Q&A calls, but I never got a chance to, because this call didn't happen in from the last 6 months or so.
Yeah. Of course, I was busy traveling and so many things.
Yeah.
I met you in India, no?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, we were there for 5-6 days. That's what, where my first initiation happened by your blessings and Srila Prabhupada's blessings.
How everyone feels about your initiation in your family?
Yeah, they are feeling good. They accepted. They welcomed, actually. Both my daughters and my spouse.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're not angry with you that you went the
No, Prabhuji. No, they are not. I told them, actually, because it's been going on in our family that, we have to take the initiation eventually. And you also said, Prabhu, that, your devotional service, that the true devotional service starts, only when you connect with the bona fide spiritual master in the parampara.
Correct.
Yes. So I remember those words, when we met in the April, last year in Dallas.
Correct. Without initiation, then it's difficult to progress spiritually.
That's right. And I can see the difference, Prabhuji.
Ah, very good.
Yeah, I remember your words and I can see the, difference. Yes.
This is the secret, as Krishna says.
True, true. I completely agree, Prabhu.
Anyway, you preach there in your place and try to make more devotees, huh?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
So that's how we can grow. And
Yes,
more people take up shelter in Prabhupada's lotus feet, then yes, many more souls can be saved, no?
that's right, Prabhu. That's right.
Go and take shelter on this unbona fide gurus, then spiritually they're committing suicide,
Mm-hmm.
and they will not grow spiritually. That's very clear.
Yeah. I can see the difference, Prabhu, clearly, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
To convince your wife and children, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
All these ISKCON gurus, they're not going to take you anywhere but to hell, Yeah?
Yes, that's right, Prabhu. Yeah.
They're making a big show. All of them are making very big show,
Yeah.
Mm.
Real substance is missing.
How can there be any substance when you disobey Prabhupada? It doesn't make sense.
Yes. Yes.
If you can disobey and go back to Godhead, then the Shastra you can throw in the rubbish bin,
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhuji, I have seen multiple Ritvik organizations and ISKCON. Nobody is like ISKM. Nobody is, in their all the classes and Q&A, referring the verses from the scriptures. Only ISKM in the world, who is doing that. And
Because
nobody actually, Prabhu.
in order to show means you must be a first class devotee.
Yeah.
Without becoming first class, then how is it possible to show the Shastra?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You want to show the Shastra, you must be, first class.
Yes.
You want to read this?
Srila Bhakti. Prabhuji, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, very clear.
Okay. Because I am on my Bluetooth headsets. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura says that if an observer immediately remembers the holy name of Krishna upon seeing a Vaishnava, that Vaishnava should be considered a Mahabhagavata, a first-class devotee. Such a Vaishnava is always aware of his Krishna conscious duty and he is enlightened in self-realization. He is always in love with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and this love is without adulteration. Because of this love, he is always awake to transcendental realization, sees everything as being connected with Krishna. Such a person is able to chant the holy name of Krishna perfectly. Such a Mahabhagavata Vaishnava has the transcendental eyes to see who is sleeping under the spell of Maya, and he engages himself in awakening sleeping conditioned beings by spreading the knowledge of Krishna consciousness. He opens he, he opens eyes that are closed by forgetfulness of Krishna. Thus, the living entity is liberated from the dullness of material energy and is engaged fully in the service of the Lord. The Madhyama Adhikari Vaishnava can awaken others to Krishna consciousness and engage them in duties whereby they can advance. It is therefore said in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 6, verse 279, Lohoke yavat sparshi hema nahi kare tavat sparsa mani keha chinite na pare. One cannot understand the value of touchstone until it turns iron into gold. One should judge by action, not by promises.
a Mahabhagavata can turn a living entity from abominable material life to the Lord's service. This is the test of a Mahabhagavata. Although preaching is not meant for a Mahabhagavata can descend to the platform of Madhyama Bhagavata just to convert others to Vaishnavism. Actually, a Mahabhagavata is fit to spread Krishna consciousness, but he does not distinguish where Krishna consciousness should be spread from where it should not. He thinks that everyone is competent to accept Krishna consciousness if the chance is provided. A neophyte and an intermediate devotee should always be eager to hear the Mahabhagavata and to serve him in every respect. The neophyte and the intermediate devotees can gradually rise to the platform of Uttamadhikari and become first-class devotees. Symptoms of first-class devotees are given in Srimad Bhagavatam 11:245. Yes, Prabhuji. And I need to write these verses, Prabhu. I need to take my pen and notepad. It's 1670.
Read on.
The most
So now, Prabhu,
advanced.
I will try to add these verse numbers in the description of the YouTube video.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. The most advanced devotee sees within everything the soul of all souls, the supreme personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Consequently, he sees systematically everything in relation to the Supreme Lord and understands that everything that exists is eternally situated within the Lord. When reaching Sanatana Goswami, the Lord further said, Shastra yukte suni punaha dridha shraddha yanara uttama adhikari se taraye samsara. One who is expert in the Vedic literature and has full faith in Supreme Lord is an uttama adhikari, a first-class Vaishnava, a topmost Vaishnava who can deliver the. Can you scroll? Who can deliver the whole world and turn everyone to Krishna consciousness. Sichi Madhya 22:65. With great love and affection, the Mahabhagavata observes the Supreme Personality of Godhead, devotional service, and the devotee. He observes nothing beyond Krishna, Krishna consciousness, and Krishna's devotees. The Mahabhagavata knows that everyone is engaged in the Lord's service in different ways. He therefore descends to the middle platform to elevate everyone to Krishna conscious position.
So you see that?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
so this is all important statements, no?
Yeah.
As you can see here also. So a first-class devotee is one who is expert in logic, argument, and the revealed scriptures, and who has firm faith. Krishna is classified as topmost devotee. He can deliver the whole world, you know.
Yes. One who is expert in logic and in understanding the revealed scriptures, and who always has firm conviction and deep faith that is not blind, is to be considered a topmost devotee in devotional service. Agreed, Prabhu.
So if you don't know the Shastra,
Yeah.
how you can become a devotee?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji, I completely agree. Yes. When all the scriptures are there, why I really don't understand why they are not referring the scriptures. I mean, just speaking mundane, words, mundane motivational words, in the classes.
You want to read
It's
first and I'll answer that question.
Okay. Madhya 22:70. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur has stated, if one has developed faith in Krishna consciousness, he is to be considered an eligible candidate for further advancement in Krishna consciousness. Those who have faith are divided into three categories: Uttama, Madhyama, and Kanishta. First class, second class, and neophyte. A first class devotee has firm conviction in the revealed scriptures and is expert in arguing according to the Shastras. He is firmly convinced of the science of Krishna consciousness. The Madhyamadikari or second class devotee has firm conviction in Krishna consciousness, but he cannot support his conviction by citing Shastric references. The neophyte devotee does not yet have firm faith. In this way, the devotees are tight. The standard of devotion is also categorized in the same way. A neophyte believes that the only love of Krishna or Krishna consciousness is very good, but he may not know the basis of pure Krishna consciousness or how one can become a perfect devotee. Sometimes in the heart of a neophyte, there is attraction for karma, jnana, or yoga. When he is free and transcendental to mixed devotional activity, he becomes a second class devotee. When he becomes expert in logic and can refer to the Shastras, he becomes a first class devotee. The devotees are also described as positive, comparative, and superlative in terms of their love and attachment for Krishna. It, it should be understood that Madhyama Adhikari, a second class devotee, is fully convinced of Krishna consciousness but cannot support his convictions with Shastric reference. A neophyte may fall down by associating with non devotees because he is not firmly convinced and strongly situated. The second class devotee, even though he cannot support his position with Shastric reference, can gradually become a first class devotee by studying the Shastras and associating with the first class devotee. However, if the second class devotee does not advance himself by associating a first class devotee, he makes no progress. There is no possibility that a first class devotee will fall down, even though he may mix with non devotees to preach. Conviction and faith gradually increases to make one an Uttama Adhikari, a first class devotee.
Yes,
Yes.
understand.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we have to know, you know. So you were asking me the question, why these people, they cannot see this all, huh?
Yeah. Why there is only PowerPoint? Why
See,
there is a
knowledge is the first thing you get, you know.
Mhm.
When you get blessing from the spiritual master, that's the first thing you get is knowledge, you know.
Yes. Can I read the purport?
The translation.
O Brahmana, thus by Supreme Lord Krishna, I was endowed first with the transcendental knowledge of the Lord as inculcated in the confidential parts of the Vedas, then with the spiritual opulences, and then with his intimate loving service.
So he gets this knowledge, you know. You see?
Yes.
Transcendental knowledge. Yes?
Yes, Raj.
That's also explained here. Unless one is liberated, he cannot understand this, you know. So in this verse, you see, you want to read?
SB 1 to 20. thus establish in the mode of unalloyed goodness, the man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with devotional service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association.
So, in other words, this Bhagavad Tattva, transcendental knowledge, is given to one who is a liberated soul. Mukta Sangasha Jayati. You understand?
Yeah.
If you are not liberated, then you cannot get this transcendental knowledge. You understand?
Yes.
And here, the moment you offend the spiritual master, you want to...
When all the students thus resolved, criticizing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their intelligence was spoiled. Thus, although they were learned scholars, because of this offense, the essence of knowledge was not manifested in them.
So you understand here?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
The moment you offend the spiritual master, then knowledge is not manifested already.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So you see how they have offended Prabhupada. So how they will get this knowledge? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? You want to read the purport?
Yeah. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Mayaya prartha jnana asuram bhavam ashritaha. When one becomes inimical to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, adopting an atheistic attitude, asuram bhavam, even if one is a learned scholar, the essence of knowledge does not become manifested in him. In other words, the essence of his knowledge is stolen by the illusory energy of the Lord. In this connection, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur quotes a mantra from Shvetashvara Upanishad 6.23. Yasya deve para bhaktar yatha deve tatha gurau tasyaite kathita hi arthaha prakashante mahatmanaha. The purport of this verse is that one who is unflinchingly devoted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, and similarly devoted to the spiritual master with no ulterior motive, becomes a master of all knowledge. In the heart of such a devotee, the real essence of the Vedic knowledge becomes manifested. This essence is nothing but surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vedescha sarve aham eva vedya. BG 15.15. Only unto one who fully surrenders to the spiritual master and the Supreme Lord does the essence of Vedic knowledge becomes manifested, not to anyone else. This same principle is emphasized by Shri Prahlad Maharaj in Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.24. Iti pumsarpitah Vishnu bhaktesche nava lakshanah kriyate bhagavate adhatan manye dhitam uttamam. A person who directly applies these 9 principles, hearing, chanting, remembering, etc., in the service of the Lord is to be understood as greatly learned man who has assimilated the Vedic literatures very well. For the goal of studying the Vedic literature is to understand the supremacy of Lord Sri Krishna. Sridhar Swami confirms in his commentary that first one must surrender to the spiritual master, then the process of devotional service will develop. It is not a fact that only one who diligently pursues an academic career can become a devotee. Even with no academic career, if one has full faith in the spiritual master and the supreme personality of Godhead, he develops in spiritual life and real knowledge of the Vedas. The example of Maharaja Katwanga confirms this. One who surrenders is understood to have learned the subject matter of the Vedas very nicely. One who adopts this Vedic process of surrender learns devotional service and is certainly successful. One who is very proud, however, is unable to surrender either to the spiritual master or to the supreme personality of Godhead. Thus, he cannot understand the essence of any Vedic literature. Srimad Bhagavatam 11:11-18 declares, Shabda Brahmani Nisnato Na Nisnayat Pare Yadi Shramastasya Shrama Phalo He Adhenum Eva Rakshataha. If one is learned in the Vedic literature but is not a devotee of Lord Vishnu, his work
Sorry.
is his work is a useless waste of labor, just like the keeping of a cow that does not give milk. Anyone who does not follow the surrendering process but is simply interested in an academic career cannot make any advancement. His profit is only his labor for nothing. If one is expert in the study of the Vedas but does not surrender to a spiritual master or Vishnu, all his cultivation of knowledge is but a waste of time and labor.
Yes.
This is exactly what is happening, bro.
Yeah. Yes. Very good verse.
So you see, if you disobey the spiritual master, then you lose your knowledge, you know.
Yes.
So if you lose knowledge, then how you can preach?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu, I have one question here.
Mm.
So, as we are seeing, like ISKCON devotee, there are so many so-called big speakers. People are very much convinced by them. They like to hear them. So many uh, uh, like I don't hear actually, but I know people used to hear them, and they are very much convinced and very much influenced by them also. So if is that is the case, then how like these people are able to convince so many people? And we can see that like it's not like ISKCON is not growing, right? There are a number of
Listen, they are
people
growing.
who are
The people who come are coming to Prabhupada books. They're not coming because of these people preaching. Please don't get it wrong. Understand?
No, Prabhu, I want to clear my doubt because so
So
many
I'm
times
saying,
this come to my mind, right? Like,
many of the people who are going there, it's because they have reading Prabhupada books. Understand?
yes, Prabhu.
Like you, how do you come to Krishna consciousness? Because you read Prabhupada books, is it not?
Yes, Prabhu, yes.
Yes.
Similarly, many of them are reading Prabhupada books, and therefore they have no other place but they go there because they don't know about us. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu, yes.
So when they go there, yeah, they were taught to chant and taught to, take prasadam, the basic things they are taught. Understand? So
Yes, Prabhu.
because they are going there through Prabhupada books, and because they are associating with the so-called gurus, they are not making any advancement. Their spiritual life stagnates. You understand?
Yes,
Because of insufficient guidance. Because of what? Huh?
yes, Prabhu. Insufficient guidance, yes.
So it's explained here, because they don't have proper guidance, so spiritually they cannot grow.
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? So you see here, so because we cannot see, we only see externally because we are not advanced, correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I can only see the external. I cannot see what's going to happen 10 years, 15 years with the devotee, correct? Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So you see here, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you read from here?
From where?
Srila Bhakti.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mataji, you can go ahead, please.
Thank you. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur has given some practical hints to the effect that an Uttama Adhikari Vaishnava can be recognized by his ability to convert many fallen souls to Vaishnavism. One should not become a spiritual master unless he has attained the platform of Uttama Adhikari. A neophyte Vaishnava or a Vaishnava situated on the intermediate platform can also accept disciples, but such disciples must be on the same platform, and it should be understood that they cannot advance very well towards the ultimate goal of life under his insufficient guidance. Therefore, a disciple should be careful to accept an Uttama Adhikari as spiritual master. Yes, Prabhuji.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Because of insufficient guidance,
Guidance.
they cannot grow spiritually. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
You can go and talk to them. You can see how much knowledge they have. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
But one thing, like as you said, they are reading Prabhupada book, right, Prabhuji? But they are reading Srila Prabhupada books which
Then
are addicted by them,
they are
right?
reading Prabhupada books and they are surrendering to the so-called gurus against
No,
the
but
order of
Prabhuji, they
Prabhupada.
are reading also. They are also reading
Moment-
the edited books of Srila
the
Prabhupada.
moment you disobey Prabhupada, you may be reading his books, but because you are taking the process of surrendering to these false gurus, therefore you're disobeying Prabhupada. You understand?
No, no, Prabhu. My question is that,
Hmm.
but they are reading edited books of Srila Prabhupada, which they edit already, right, Prabhuji?
Doesn't matter. The philosophy they cannot change. You understand? Because they are disconnecting themselves from Prabhupada. Although they are reading Prabhupada books, they cannot make any advancement. You understand this point?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, that I understand, Prabhuji.
So therefore, in ISKCON, although they are reading Prabhupada books, because they are offending Prabhupada, therefore they cannot make any spiritual advancement. You understand?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes,
The
yes.
movement will become what? If you cannot make progress, then what will happen? You become a social movement. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji, that's true.
Yes, that's what is happening. All the Indians, they get together in their temples, like Sunday Mela, like that. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, very true.
This is what will happen. Because why? There's no preaching, and you cannot preach because you don't know. Why you don't know? Because you offend Prabhupada. You understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Although they have numbers, numbers is not the answer to something being right. Correct? Like that, the Muslims also got numbers, the Christians also got more numbers. Does it mean they are right?
No, no, yes, Prabhu. You're right.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
Prabhupada always say quality is more important than quantity. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Yes. True.
You understand? So don't look at the numbers. Look at how many people are making contact with Prabhupada. Hmm? Just like this Atmaram was just now saying, I can feel the difference. Yes.
No, no, that's Prabhu. That's definitely. It's very true. Even
Without
um,
that, so-called mercy of spiritual master is useless.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Even like people get shattered, Prabhuji. People without people are hankering for temples and everything. If there is no temple, they cannot survive. And even because of Srila Prabhupada mercy, even like we can see in us, we are not even advanced. We are at very neophyte stage. Still, I can see that the day it's been years now, right? So by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are sustaining because of his program, his teachings, and your guidance. So that's really, really matters. I really understand what you are saying, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
This is what it is. So don't judge the thing, by the so-called, what do we say, huh? So-called numbers, Yeah, they have taken away all Prabhupada's property and everything, correct? They
Yes,
stole
Prabhu.
Prabhupada. Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
they preached and they made no, they stole from Prabhupada, correct?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, that's true.
Correct. And what do we get? We have to start from scratch, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You try. You try and see if you can do without any, tries with hard work. Prabhupada struggle, no?
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. So we have to be very careful, though. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu, for sure. That's
It was,
yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
that we have to be careful.
Because Prabhu, yeah, I am on my part. I am very much convinced. I am by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, it's happening. But yeah, sometime these question come across like why like so many people are influencing other. Why it is happening? Then why it's happening? That's why I try to let me read. Yes.
Read this.
Such an offense is especially created when one disobey the instruction of the spiritual master. This is called Guru Avagya. The devotees must therefore be very careful not to commit offenses against the spiritual master by disobeying his instructions. As soon as one is diverted from the instruction of spiritual master, the uprooting of bhakti lata begins, and gradually all leaves dry up. Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
So this is very important, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we have to see like that.
Prabhu, without our knowledge, if we have any time offended you, please forgive us, Prabhu. You are our Siksha Guru, and definitely this will be holding good for disobeying the Siksha Guru also. Please forgive us, Prabhu.
I don't know what offense you have done. I think it's the other way around.
Oh no.
I am a bigger.
Prabhu, please don't say like this. You are so humble, but we don't deserve even a pinch of anything. Please forgive us, really.
So it is a fact that the moment you rectify their problems, then again the connection is revived, and then the persons make advancement.
Yes.
Understand? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
But if it doesn't, if it doesn't make the connection, then again that's problem. That's what's happening in ISKCON. They have put Prabhupada as a what? Shiksha Guru.
And themselves as Diksha Guru.
Then all these gurus are Diksha Gurus. Yeah?
Mm.
And they are falling down. That's another thing. Just now we read only third class person will fall down. Correct? Second class and first class will not fall down.
Yeah.
So if you take shelter of a third class person, then how you can make advancement spiritually? You think?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada.
Yes.
Yeah, Prabhuji, like in the so many video also and letter you mention, and in the Prabhupada audio also Prabhupada says that in first place they are useless if they are not following the orders. They are useless. That is actually Prabhupada says.
Hmm.
So question is, if they are useless, whether they are on the, they are not Uttama, they are not Madhyama, or maybe they are not Kanishta, right, Prabhu?
If they are falling down, they are Kanishta and lower.
Hmm. But they don't have faith also then, Prabhu?
Yeah, their faith is not strong. That's why they are offending Prabhupada.
I see.
They're saying Prabhupada, how he could do this, how he could do that. They are questioning him now. Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, correct, correct.
You question the Guru like that means you have no faith. Yes.
Correct, correct. Yes.
Yes, Anand.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's true.
You cannot question the spiritual master. That's why Arjuna also said in the Bhagavad Gita how he showed.
Yeah.
Gita, he said like this. Sarvam etadatam manye yam mam
Yan mam vedasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidur deva na danvayaha.
dhanavaha.
Danvaha. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality.
Yes,
Yes.
he accepts totally.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
He never question.
Yes. I accept it, Prabhuji.
So this is how you must be with the spiritual master. No, if you're questioning him, then how you can do?
Correct. Yes.
You can read this.
Sons ought to render service to their father exactly to this extent. One should obey the command of his father or spiritual master with due deference, saying, Yes, sir.
You understand?
Got it. Got it. Yes, Prabhu.
Read this purport.
Purport. Two words in this verse are very important. One word is Pitari and another word is Guru. The son or disciple should accept the order of his spiritual master and father without hesitation. Whatever the father and the spiritual master order should be taken without argument. Yes, there should be no instance in which the disciple or the son says, This is not correct. I cannot carry it out. When he says that he is fallen, the father and the spiritual master are on the same platform because the spiritual master is the second father. The higher classes are called Dvija, twice born. Whenever there is a question of birth, there must be a father. The first birth is made possible by the first actual father, and the second birth is made possible by the spiritual master. Sometimes the father and the spiritual master may be the same man, and sometimes they are different men. In any case, the order of the father or the order of the spiritual master must be carried out without hesitation, with an immediate yes. There should be no argument. That is real service to the father and to the spiritual master. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura has stated that the order of the spiritual master is the life and soul of the disciples. As a man cannot separate his life from his body, a disciple cannot separate the order of the spiritual master from his life. If a disciple follows the instruction of the spiritual master in that way, he is sure to become perfect. This is confirmed in the Upanishads. The import of Vedic instruction is revealed automatically only to one who has implicit faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead and in his spiritual master. One may be materially considered an illiterate man, but if he has a faith in the spiritual master as well as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then the meaning of the scriptural revelation is immediately manifested before him.
So you understand this purport? Huh?
Yes, we don't have to ask any question on this. If whatever the order has been given, we have to follow without hesitation.
This is not correct. I cannot carry it out. You see, cannot say that.
Yes.
So when Prabhupada said 16 rounds, you accept, correct?
Yes.
When he says Ritvik, you say, no, this is not Shastra. We cannot do, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are saying similar statements.
16 rounds is also not Shastra. Why are you doing?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm?
Yes.
Valid point. Very valid point. Yes,
Valid
Prabhu.
point, Prabhuji. Yes. Correct.
And also you say, I cannot do 16 rounds. I will do 64. But 16 I will not do. Will you say like that?
No, no. Correct, Prabhu. Correct.
So this is cheating. Nonsense.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
So you must understand all these arguments. They say they got argument, not parampara, not this, not that. I mean, listen, yesterday you don't know, after going to the toilet, you must wash your backside.
Yes. Correct.
Huh?
Yes.
And you now coming to teach Prabhupada about Shastra. Hmm?
Yes.
This is considered very offensive.
Yes, Prabhu. That's
Understand?
true. Yes, Prabhu.
You follow these rascals, you are also going to be implicated.
Yes. That's true, Prabhu.
Hmm. You understand?
Yes.
Yes. Any shop selling cheap diamond, there'll be many people in the shop.
Yes.
Any shop that is selling the real diamond, only very few people will be there.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm. You understand? Hmm?
Yes.
Any other questions?
Prabhu, some of them they say even Prabhupada was not instructed by his spiritual master to become a spiritual master. So we are following the same. So how do we counter that argument?
Just now we read, a pure devotee is known by how many pure devotees he can make, correct?
Hmm.
Just now Bhaktivinoda Thakur, you read, no? A pure
Yeah.
Vaishnava is known by how much? The touchstone is known when he can convert many things to gold, no? Yes?
Hmm. So
Similarly,
they'll say, yeah, we also have made so many devotees.
similarly, Prabhupada's mercy, he is making so many devotees. Yes?
Hmm.
Even you say you're making, that's bogus. People
Hmm.
are becoming only because of Prabhupada books.
Prabhupada. Hmm.
Yes or none? So
Hmm.
Prabhupada's authority, there's no need to check. That doesn't require. He said, oh, he never got the permission, he never got this. But he is showing you how he got permission, because you see how he's converting. Correct?
Hmm.
So you also try, you take a pair of kartas, don't stay in his temple, go somewhere else and start, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Then we say, yeah, you are Mahabhagavata, correct?
Hmm.
I go and sit in the temple he created. I am sitting in a place where his books are going. I am sitting in a place where he established the deity and everything going on. Then I say, I am doing. Does it make any sense? Huh?
No, Prabhu.
Correct?
Hmm.
Cheating, nonsense. Go out in a book bag, take some karta, go to some town. So many places have got need Krishna consciousness. You go there and try, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Then we will see whether you are Mahabhagavata or you are real, cheater, bogey.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So you speak like that.
Yeah.
So you say like that. Don't question Prabhupada's authority, There's no need for that.
Hmm.
If you're questioning means you are a rascal.
Yeah.
You understand? You trying to equate Prabhupada with your crazy guru. Don't give us all this nonsense. Understand? Huh?
Hmm.
Becoming envious. That's the quality of a person who trying to be a competitor to Prabhupada. He becomes envious of Prabhupada. You understand?
Hmm. Hmm.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. What's wrong in glorifying Prabhupada? What's wrong in giving Prabhupada all the credit? What's wrong in doing all this? What's wrong in doing what he asked you to do? What's wrong with that?
Puja Pratishtha Labha.
Ah, simply you're a rascal. You understand?
Hmm.
Correct? We are,
Yes, Prabhu.
giving Prabhupada all credit, and all those who come are becoming disciple. Any problem with that? All of you have some problem? Huh?
Hmm.
Hello? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we have to argue with them like this. Yes?
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. All
Prabhu, there's a follow-up question by somebody in the chat for the previous question.
What's the question?
If someone offends a pure devotee in ignorance, but later that person starts chanting due to association of devotees and offers obeisances to the pure devotee, can we say that that person has overcome the offense?
Yes. Moment you rectify this and then you again surrender to Prabhupada, then yes, everything will flow again. Yes.
Hmm.
Then you have to rectify your your offense,
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Mm. You don't rectify your offense, then now you cannot just play dumb and go on, it will not work. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. Any other questions?
Hare
There's one
Krishna,
more.
Prabhuji.
Yes.
Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji, it's very nice to hear from you after so long. It's
Mm.
very nice to have your association. Um, Prabhuji, I have a question that how about like we know about the ISKCON gurus and all that, and we totally avoiding reading any book other than Srila Prabhupada. But I was wondering, like, how about reading our previous Acharyas book, like Chaitanya Bhagavata or any other, even like a quotes from Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, something come across or something from previous acharya. Is it okay to do that, or should we just stick to Srila Prabhupada's books only?
For now, try to finish reading Prabhupada books.
Okay, Prabhuji.
When you have
Okay.
finished reading all his books, then yes, of course, you can always read their books, provided the person who's translating is a devotee, no?
Mm-hmm. So like if there is a Chaitanya Bhagavat, I this is just come across my mind. Like if like for example somebody it's read Chaitanya Charitamrita 4 5 times, just example, and then that person wants to read Chaitanya Bhagavata. So is it okay for that person to read later on, or it's we they should just stick to only Prabhupada
Yes,
books
like
only?
I said, if he has finished reading Prabhupada books thoroughly, then yes,
Mm.
why not? But you have to first read all Prabhupada books, no? Yes?
Mm. Yes, Prabhuji, that is there. Yes, definitely.
Oh, you have not finished reading Prabhupada books, all then why you go there? Huh?
Hmm. I was just wondering, it's not offense or anything, right?
No,
Like yeah,
it's not
even
offense.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes somebody send some quote from, let's say, Chaitanya Bhagavata or
That's all.
from Rupa Goswami or something, and if we read that, it's
That's
not the offense, right?
That's all right. Reading some quotes and verses, that's all right. But
Okay.
the whole book, that's another thing, no?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, but book you read finish, no? Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, definitely.
So Prabhupada used to say, you want to read the other books, you must read it. You can only read through me, Prabhupada said. Understand? Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, yes,
And I
yes. That.
Prabhupada books, I think everything is there in the books already,
Hmm.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm. So try so many books of Prabhupada. I think many of you have not even finished his books, right?
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji. Yes, yes, definitely. Yes.
So try to finish his books.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. I have a couple of more questions, but I'll just let somebody else and then I'll ask.
No problem. You have more questions, you can always ask.
Prabhuji,
Okay.
yeah, I have one question.
Hmm.
Like, as we were discussing the last topic of this, it come across this ISKCON topic. So my question is that, Prabhuji, like if uh, someone appreciate them, what will be their destination?
Offering what?
Someone appreciating them, even knowing everything, then what will be the destination of that person? Even knowing after everything, if someone appreciate.
I don't understand the question. Offering what?
Uh,
Prabhu,
Appreciate
Prabhuji,
Mataji is
what?
What?
Mataji is asking, people appreciate ISKCON sometimes. So what will be the destination of a person who appreciates ISKCON?
If they are appreciating, then they will follow them, no? Correct?
but Prabhu, my question here specifically is that, like, so many even Ritvik people also sometime, not from our group, but they appreciate that, yeah, they are also doing good. So after knowing also everything about our whole system, sometimes people appreciate them, what will be their destination? The exact question is that.
Okay, if someone is going there and appreciating them, that means the guy is a fool. You understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That means he's a fool. If you know that they are going on the wrong way, and instead of going there and correcting them, if you are appreciating them, then you are also implicated sinfully. Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You said, you can read this.
Yes, Prabhuji. A wise person should not enter an assembly if he knows the participant there are committing act of impropriety, and if having entered such an assembly, he fails to speak the truth, speak falsely, or plead ignorance, he will certainly incur sin. Very, very nice, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Very nice.
Hmm. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes. Wonderful.
Any other questions? Whoever envious to transcendentally situated person will be forced to associate with people who are in passion and ignorance. They will fall down. Anyone who is envious of a transcendently situated person, he will fall down. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Hmm?
And this is big thing. He will certainly incur sin. So every one of us want to advance, Prabhuji, right? Somehow or other. But
So
this is big
therefore, if
thing.
you want to advance, you must associate with advanced devotees.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Ah. If you don't want to associate with advanced devotee, then how you can advance? Hmm? Yes,
Yes. Right. Right, Prabhuji. Yes.
this is very important. Read.
The root cause of devotional service to Lord Krishna is associating with advanced devotees. Even when one's dormant love for Krishna awaken, association with devotees is still most essential. Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
you don't associate with devotees, advanced devotees, then how you can advance? Common sense, no?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
You associate with third class devotees and expect to become first class. Does it make it, will it be possible? Huh?
No, no, Prabhu. Prabhuji, please don't stop these calls.
What I'm just saying, if I want to become first class, I associate with third class. Can it work?
No, Prabhuji, no, not at all.
That's all.
That's why I'm saying, Prabhuji, please don't stop these calls. Please keep going.
Stop what?
Don't stop these calls. It's long time, long break.
Oh, this class.
Q&A sessions.
These sessions.
Oh, this section, yeah. I don't know. I'm not the advanced devotee. Only Prabhupada is there. I'm just presenting you what Prabhupada said.
That's most important thing, Prabhuji. As it is that what Prabhupada is presenting nowadays, Prabhu, this is the biggest thing, biggest service. I can say that presenting Shila Prabhupada as it is, that is the most important thing. Otherwise, so much adulteration going on. Even we, so many of us, we accept as like our spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, but we also don't know like what is our like who, like how is our Guru Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, how, like, so to hear like from the advanced devotee and uh, from you as a Shiksha Guru, it's very enlightening, very enlightening and very connecting to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Yes, Prabhuji, that is really, we feel connected with Prabhupada when we have your association. Even in the Ritviks, also, like, not everybody is still to the roots connected to Prabhupada. They are just in the name of the Ritvik, but not really is. So we are all at the right place and we have the right association. Thank you so much for that, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any other questions?
Yes, Prabhuji, I have a question. Like sometimes in the devotional service, we will feel the mix bhava. Like we have always we as like we read the Prabhupada books and everything. We read like we are connected with Krishna with different bhava. Like somebody is in the Santya rasa, somebody is in the like a Vasalya rasa, like that. But like sometimes we feel the mix, like sometimes we feel like in the Vatsalya relationship with Krishna, sometimes we feel some like a friendship relationship with Krishakya bhav, sometimes we feel madhurya bhav, like that. Different time we feel different things. Like why is that we feel like different for Arjuna, he was always in the Sakya Bhav. Like the gopis of Vrindavan, they were always in the Madhurya Bhav, like the Devki and or the Yasoda Maya, or like the some gopis, they were always in the Vatsalya Bhava. But like I know we are very small, not even lower than neophyte, but why still this confusion is there? We are like feeling sometimes like mix of everything.
So you see, you should first understand that we are now in the neophyte level, correct?
Mhm. Yes, Prabhuji, that definitely is there. Yes.
We have to start like this, beginning we have to have the faith. Then when one becomes, then he comes what? Connected to, is interested in associating with pure devotees. Then he gets initiated by spiritual master and executes the regulative principle under his order. And then one he become free from all unwanted habits, anartha nivritti. Then he become firmly fixed in devotional service. Thereafter he develop taste and attachment. This is the way of sadhana bhakti. So the execution of sadhana bhakti, in this sadhana bhakti, we start imagining that we have got this kind of a relation and all the kind of thing is not correct. We can think of Yasoda having the relationship, yeah, that's okay. Or Radharani having the relation, that's okay. But if you think we are now dancing with Krishna, that's not all right, you see.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
And so if you are thinking like that, you're not good to think like this. Better to change, you understand? Right now we are in the contaminated consciousness. I don't know about you, definitely I am. So
No,
that,
no, definitely I am Prabhuji. I am Prabhuji.
so in
But
this,
like why we feel the mix, like sometimes we feel mixed bhav, like
better don't think like that, better to change.
okay.
Because we are not there, no, correct? Our
Yes,
mind
yes,
is
Prabhu.
imagining. So anything
Mhm.
imagined by our mind, explained here
Mhm.
in this verse. You want to read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. Anything expressed by material vibrations, anything ascertained by material intelligence, and anything experienced by material senses or concocted within the material mind is but an effect of the mode of the material nature, and therefore has nothing to do with the real nature of the Supreme Personality of a Godhead. The Supreme Lord is beyond the creation of this material world, for he is the source of the material qualities and creation. As the cause of all causes, he exists before the creation, and after the creation, I wish to offer my respectful obeisances unto him.
So you understand? Hmm?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
So if we are trying to get all this through our material mind, then it is not correct. You follow? Understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So you want to get into this, then it has to be revealed by the Lord to you. And so when the
Yes.
Lord reveals the relationship, then that's another thing. You understand? And it comes gradually. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we should be very careful, because our mind can trick us. Understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we have to know all these things based on the Shastra. Hmm?
Mm.
See, after chanting the holy name of the Lord, you see this verse here? And then
After.
see, one gradually sees the form of the Lord, then the pastimes of the Lord and the transcendental qualities of the Lord. So he goes one by one, no? Gradually, no?
Mhm.
Correct? But if
Mhm.
we are not chanting and all this thing is not coming, and suddenly we are remembering all this thing, this is all I would say the concoction of the mind.
Mhm.
You follow?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, yes.
You are remembering the action through a pure devotee, then that's okay.
Mhm.
Understand?
Mhm.
Rani is feeling with Krishna, how Mother Yasoda is trying to catch Krishna and she's saying, that way is okay. You have to go through a devotee.
Mhm.
Understand? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. That's why we should always try to become the seven of the seven of the seven of the,
Mhm.
Krishna. Yes?
Yes, yes, definitely, yes.
Become directly the seven. Then it doesn't work.
Yes,
See?
yes, Prabhu.
So we should always try to become the seven of the seven of the seven. Yeah? I
Mhm.
identify
Yes.
myself as the servant of the servant of Lord Krishna. See?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna himself said, if anyone say he is my devotee, he is not my devotee.
Mm. Yes. Devotee of my devotee.
Ah,
Yes.
it says here,
Mm-hmm.
anyone who say he is my devotee is not my devotee.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Ah,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Lord Krishna told Arjuna, you can read.
Lord Krishna told Arjuna, those who are my direct devotees are actually not my devotees, but those who are the devotees of my servant are factually my devotees.
So this is how we should learn how to dovetail all our, thoughts and everything. Seven of
Mm.
going directly is not good, no?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
Mm.
Mm.
You try to think like that, okay?
Yes, Prabhu, yes, I get it.
Mm. Any other questions?
Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna
Prakastha
Prabhuji.
Mataji is here.
Who?
Hare Krishna
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Prakastha Mataji is here.
Parakastha Mataji, that she talked to you and then now she's connected to us. She's from New Jersey.
She is initiated from ISKCON. I think you remember.
She has a question.
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Say my obeisance.
Um,
Prabhupada. Yes.
Prabhuji, I have a question on deity worship. As in, personally, I have more attraction to the chanting of the holy names than the deity worship, but I am still at neophyte level, very neophyte level. So, is it normal or is there a problem in that? I just wanted to know.
Because see, both things go like parallel lines, two parallel lines, worshipping the deities and chanting Hare Krishna, you see. Because we are in the neophyte level, therefore worship directly just chanting like Haridas Thakur is difficult,
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
You understand? Hmm? You
Yeah,
want,
no, but not like that. I'm also not that attracted to holy name, but
you want to read this?
yeah, just a minute. To live with devotees or to live in a temple means to associate with the Shravan Kirtan process. Sometimes neophyte devotees think that they can continue the Shravan Kirtan process without worshipping the deity, but the execution of such Shravan Kirtan is meant for highly developed devotees like Haridas Thakur, who engaged in the Shravan Kirtan process without worshipping the deity. However, one should not falsely imitate Haridas Thakur and abandon deity worship to try to engage solely in Shravan Kirtan. This is not possible for neophyte devotees.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. So, how can we develop attraction for the deity worship, Prabhuji?
Go on, everything gets on gradually, no? You understand? As I just now pointed out, huh? To get attraction, it takes the whole process.
Okay, Prabhuji.
See, it goes through this whole process. Initially, you have to have faith, then you associate with the devotees, and then you practice rules and regulation, then all the dirty things in the heart will go away, then you become fixed up, then you develop the taste, ruchi, taste for chanting, and then you see here asakti, you develop an attraction for the form of the Lord. See how many steps are there to go?
Yes,
Yes?
Prabhuji.
So the heart must become free from all this kama, krodha, lobha, all these things, Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji, I understand that now. I am not free from all this yet, so probably that's why.
So if you have all these things in the heart, it's difficult to get attracted to the Lord, no? Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm not very consistent. That's why I was just asking.
Hmm?
I'm doing it, but I'm not consistently doing it. So yeah.
All these are rules and regulation to guide us, no? Understand?
Yes, sir.
So it will take a little time,
Mhm.
You want to read this?
My Lord, you are the supreme well-wishing friend of everyone, the dearmost friend, the controller, the super soul, the supreme instructor, and the giver of supreme knowledge and the fulfillment of all desires. But although you are within the heart, the foolish, because of lusty desires, in the heart cannot understand you.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm. So we learn how to give up all these dirty things in the heart, no?
Yes, Prabhuji. Sometimes it becomes difficult because of lack of association or materialistic association. So, yeah.
You have to gradually grow spiritually, Immediately to, go to Krishna is not possible, no? So you learn how to do the process, huh? Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
By and by, everyone will grow spiritually. If he does not commit any offenses, then he should grow. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm. Any other questions?
In the chat is Anandini Mataji send this question.
What's the question? Hmm? What is the question?
Whoever anyways to transcendentally situated person will be forced to associate with people who are in a passion and ignorance. Question mark.
Yeah, that's a fact. If you are envious of Krishna, you will fall down. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So when you fall down, then what you become? You become envious of Krishna, envious of everybody. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji. And Prabhuji, what is Sahajiyas? Like, I mean, this word comes so many times, but I am always get confused. Like, what does exactly it means?
Sahajiya means people who take it easy.
Okay.
Hmm? They don't do it.
Like in a bhakti or like what? Like take it easy.
We are talking about bhakti, no? So
Yeah.
Sahajiya means he's taking it easy, He doesn't take anything seriously. Hmm?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Sahajiya,
Mm-hmm.
who just everything cheap and easy,
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Okay.
So they're not serious,
Mm-hmm.
Spiritual life must be done seriously,
Mm-hmm. And she is also asking sentimentalism is also the part materialistic consciousness.
Sentiment is required, but in the higher stages, not in the lower stage.
Okay.
And in the lower stage, you try to be sentiment, then you will be like, let's now you ask the question that you are now getting to dance with Krishna. Sometimes you want to be like a parent. All these are sentiment, You understand?
Yes, yes.
But that is there. In the higher platform, devotees have sentiment on Krishna's, consciousness. But in the new stage, for neophyte stage, this thing becomes a problem,
Mm-hmm. And Prabhuji, how do we know like the difference between like I mean sometimes it's very obvious like somebody think that oh I want to dance with Krishna, we understand his sentiment, but sometimes it's very for small things like then how do we know it is the bhav or like a normal bhav or it's a sentiment, like how do we know the difference?
There's no bhava. Bhava comes in advanced stage, huh?
Okay.
Hmm?
No, like you have like for example, it's just in general, like a small things like oh I have this desire that I want to offer, for example, something randomly I'm saying like I want to offer a halwa to Krishna, like just like that.
Sometimes you also don't want to do, you want to go and sleep.
Yes.
So this is so no, this understand.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, well.
So try to just now chant, huh?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
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 Hmm. Anything else? Any other questions? Looks like I
Hare,
don't come to your group anymore because nobody have questions. Everybody is quiet.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, just wanted to know and just wanted to confirm the Rath Yatra date for Singapore, right? This year is June 29th. Am I right?
Yes, June 29 on Sunday. Yes.
On Sunday. Okay, okay.
You're coming.
I will be there, Prabhu. Yes, I'm coming.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, so I will be reaching Singapore on 22nd June, which is Sunday, and leaving on 2nd July in the night time. So almost like 10 days I will be there.
Very good.
I'm missing your association, Prabhu.
I don't know about my association. Definitely, we are missing your association.
No way, Prabhu. I'm missing your association, and this time, I will be meeting all the, ISKM devotees from Singapore and all the neighboring, countries.
And you'll get a lot of transcendental service there, Prabhu, for Rath Yatra.
Yes, I'm ready for that. Yes.
This year we are having 3 big cuts,
Haribol.
Yes. Very cool, yeah.
Bol, Jai Jagannath.
We are almost 40 feet tall.
Wow. Haribol.
Wow.
And
Really big.
Prabhuji, these are the new cards which you were talking about in the Pondicherry, right? These are
They are now waiting shipment to come to Singapore.
oh wow,
Very
Hari
Wow.
Bol.
I think they are
Jai.
already in the container. They'll be shipping out on the 19th, I think.
Okay.
They will come 21st. So yeah, a few days away from receiving them.
So this time Lord Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra Maharani will be on their new cards.
New card, yes.
Hari Bol.
Wow.
Card is costing us almost 100,000 Sing dollars.
Wow.
Wow.
The cloth, everything is stitched in Pondicherry only, Prabhu.
No, the canvas will be stitched here, Singapore.
Oh, okay.
The cards are all made there, but the cloth will be made here. Few other things will be made here. Painting will be done here. So all these other things are so many things to do. It's going to be very spectacular with these very big cards,
How big was the old one, Prabhu?
Old one was about 16 feet like that.
Oh, so double almost.
Yeah,
More than double, right? 16 and 50, like 3 times more than.
yeah, almost twice.
Oh, I thought 30 you said, Prabhu.
30, yeah. Prabhu 30 said.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard. Okay, 30 feet.
40 feet.
40, okay.
40.
Nice, all of you can come, huh? Big festival.
We wish, Prabhu, we are not so fortunate. We are fallen, most fallen.
Yes.
Prabhuji, I'm asking everyone, from the North America Devotee Association, whoever wants to come, please join.
Yeah, it'll be a very nice, spectacular event with all of you around. It'll be nice.
Yeah, I missed last year, Prabhu. So yeah, I thought this year I definitely have to go.
Yeah, it'll be very nice. Thank you for coming, representing the whole American Yatra.
Yes, Prabhu. He will represent us.
All right.
Jai Shri.
Any more questions? Otherwise, I will have to say thank you very much for engaging me in some service.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
We have
Thank you so
listened
much,
a
Prabhu.
very good conversation after a long time.
right.
We
Thank
have
you
a
so much,
question, but we
Prabhuji.
will ask some.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for enlightening
Thank
us.
you, Prabhu. Have a
Thank